We are available to offer high-quality SAS. For any help regarding SAS homework help visit https://www.statisticshomeworkhelper.com, email info@statisticshomeworkhelper.com or call us at +1 678 648 4277. We are available to offer high-quality SAS homework solutions. Using SAS to check motor sales. Here we will use SAS to check motor sale trends for a 3-month period. We will use regression model to interpret the results. Task. Your organization has collected sales data on its small engine product sold and distributed from 6 different locations: Kansas City, Chicago, Houston, Oklahoma City, Omaha, and Little Rock. The organization wants to predict motor sales for the next 3 months for each location. Your task is to conduct predictive analytics statistical tests on a sample data set named motorsales.csv. Please find the file attached. You are expected to perform the appropriate regression statistics tests and prepare the appropriate tables, charts, and graphs needed to predict future sales. You must provide an alternate and null hypothesis. In a paper document, submit the following items for this assignment. Submit screenshots of the results for each statistical test, including any charts, graphs, and tables. Include date and time for each screenshot capture. statisticshomeworkhelper.com. Submit the alternate and null hypotheses for each business question. Submit projections for 3 months of future sales for each location. What business insights can the company gain from the results of this test? Your paper must be at least 5 pages minimum in length, including the screenshots images. In support of your response, cite and integrate at least 2 scholarly sources. Please submit all of the steps, as far as the SAS programming codes that were used and done in SAS. Solution. statisticshomeworkhelper.com. Forecasting is very important for any business to survive in the competitive world. A reliable forecast makes strategic planning, which is essential for a company operating in a market environment, easy. Holzman et al., 2012. The purpose of sales forecast is to predict the future sales, and this will help the management to plan production and necessary materials needed for production. Sharma, 2012. The purpose of this work is to forecast the next 3 months' sales of small engine product for 6 locations. The locations are Kansas City, Chicago, Houston, Oklahoma City, Omaha, and Little Rock. Regression model was used to achieve this aim. statisticshomeworkhelper.com. The independent variables used are first lag of sales, month dummies, location dummies, and trend. The null and alternative hypothesis is given as H01. Previous period sales has no significant effect on sales. H11. Previous period sales has significant effect on sales. H02. Auto sales does not significantly differs by location and time. H12. Auto sales differs significantly by location and time. H03. Auto sales has no significant trend. H13. Auto sales has no significant trend. The first stage of the analysis is to read the data and convert the data from wide format to long format. This was done in SAS, and the screenshot for the data importing and converting stage is presented in Fig. 1. The dataset contains 24 observations for each of the location. statisticshomeworkhelper.com. statisticshomeworkhelper.com. Fig 1. Data import. Next, we graph the sales variable for each location. The plot is presented in Figure 2. The plot shows that auto sales for Chicago follows an upward trend while sales for Oak City follows a significant downward trend. The auto sales for Houston follows an upward trend initially followed by a downward trend after around 10 months. Fig 2. Time series plot. The descriptive statistics for auto sales is presented in Fig 3. The result shows that OK City has the highest average sales, M equals 9117.71, while Kansas City has the lowest average sales, M equals 3015.42. Sales variation is highest in OK City, SD equals 3481.67, while it is the lowest in Omaha, SD equals 15.99. StatisticsHomeworkHelper.com. Fig 3, Descriptive Statistics. Regression Model. The study followed a step-by-step approach to arrive at the best model. The initial model analyzed is equals 0 plus 1 plus plus. After running the regression, we checked for the diagnostic test and found that the model is autocorrelated as seen from the ACF plot in Fig 4. We expect the bars of the ACF plot to be within the confidence bound, but the first 5 bars are outside the bound. Therefore, we adjust the model by adding the first lag of sales. StatisticsHomeworkHelper.com. StatisticsHomeworkHelper.com. Fig 4, ACF plot. The new model is shown below equals 0 plus 1 plus 2 minus 1 plus the ACF plot of the residuals from the new model is presented in Figure 5. The result shows that none of the ACF plot falls significantly outside the confidence band. Thus, the model satisfies the assumption of no autocorrelation. StatisticsHomeworkHelper.com. Fig 5, ACF plot of residuals for Model 2. Other diagnostic plots is presented in Fig 6. The plot of residuals versus fitted. Plot shows that linearity assumption was met. Moreover, we can also deduce that there is no heteroscedasticity from the same plot. StatisticsHomeworkHelper.com. Fig 6, Residual Diagnostic Plot. Regression Result. Fig 7 presents the regression result. The result shows that the trend, ID, is significant in the model, P equals 0.0287. The coefficient is minus 26.77, which means that for every additional month auto sales decreased by approximately 27 cars. This means we will reject the null hypothesis, H03, which connotes autosols. StatisticsHomeworkHelper.com. Fig 7, Regression Result. Has significant downward trend. Past month sales is positive and significant, beta equals 0.79, p less than 0.001. This connotes rejection of null hypothesis H01. Thus, a unit increase in last period sales increases present period sales by approximately 1 unit. None of the monthly dummy is significant, p greater than 0.05, which means there is no significant seasonality in sales. Moreover, only OK City sales is significantly different from the base, which is Chicago. The estimated coefficient of 1176.59 suggests OK City average sales is higher than Chicago sales by approximately 1177 units. The R2 of the model is 0.8854, which means the independent variables explain 88.54% of variation in auto sales. Similarly, F 18,124 equals 61.96. P less than 0.001 suggests the overall model is significant. This fact coupled with the diagnostic shows the model is sufficient to forecast future sales. The forecast for the next 3 months is presented in Fig 8. The result shows that the sales for Kansas City is projected to fall for the next 3 months. It was projected to fall from approximately 3,216 units in the first month to 2,586 unit in the second month and 2,102 unit in the third month. The same projection was made for Houston as it falls from 4,255 units to 3,638 units and further to 3,166 units. Similarly, Little Rock, Omaha, and Chicago is predicted to witness similar downward trend. Only OK City was forecasted to have increasing sales from 5,139 units to 4,449 units and 3,920 units in the third month. StatisticsHomeworkHelper.com